Hi, my loves. It's Majestic Femme bringing you guys another reading. Do keep in mind that this reading is timeless, so regardless of when it's finding you right on time. Also, just a gentle reminder that we do all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So, even though this channel is for the Divine Feminine Collective, gentlemen, you're absolutely welcome to seek guidance here as well. Now, today's reading is actually going to be for the twin flames. I haven't done a twin flame reading in a while, but for some reason I was feeling called to do so this morning. So, we're going to be checking into the twin flames. Of course, you know, if you don't resonate with that, but you do feel like you have a high level soulmate that you are connecting with or connecting to, then there are messages here for you. If you clicked on this video, then it is for you, regardless of when it's finding you. Okay. So I went ahead and I pulled oracle cards for the overall energy for this twin flame connection, and then I did clarify with a different oracle deck. So once I show you these cards and give you some of the messages that were coming through, we'll go straight into tarot, get a few different messages from there as well. And then I will be towards the end giving you guys some 5D messages from your divine masculine. Of course, male or female, it doesn't matter. But we're going to pull some 5D messages from their subconscious mind, from their higher self. These are going to be the messages that they are not able to relate to you at the moment. Okay. So that's kind of what we're doing. But before we tap in here, Holy Spirit, please protect this reading. We only allow positive energy into this reading. May there never be access to me or these cards from any negative entities that would seek to cause chaos and confusion in the lives of the Divine Feminine Collective. Holy Spirit, please give us clear and concise messages. Tell us exactly what we need to hear, not just what we want to hear. Thank you, Spirit. Let me go ahead and show you the cards that came out. For the overall energy, we have heartache. This card says, your heart is hurting right now, but it isn't broken. It will heal. Okay. The next card to come out was unclear. The answers are not written yet. Wait until the mist clears. And then the last card that came out was serenade. Hearing music that reminds you of a lover, discovering a new song together. Sorry, if you guys hear my child in the background, just ignore the noise. Um, and then to clarify from the second oracle deck, we got awakening. Okay. Your twin is awakening to your connection. We do also have compromise, mutual understanding. Give and take brings rewards. We also have settling. Believe that you deserve the best. Okay, that's all about insecurities and lack of faith. We do also have mystery. You're entering unknown territory. Okay, and the last card to come out was travel. This was clarifying the serenade card, but we got travel, be ready for new experiences. And I really feel like that's the message with that specific card is get ready for new experiences. It's like you're needing to make room, let go of something else so there's fresh energy to come through. I do feel like this is a connection that's going to require a lot of compromise, a lot of forgiving, okay? I do feel there's a little bit of history here, not the best history at that, but there's definitely some type of history here that is going to require forgiveness from both of you, okay? I do feel like you are both hurt. I do feel like right now this connection is experiencing a lack of clarity. So you're not really sure how you're going to move forward, if you're going to be able to move forward, or if this is a connection that you're going to need to surrender. I do feel like you're being asked to compromise here. I'm picking up specifically for this connection that this divine masculine is going through an awakening. There's definitely a separation here. But I do feel like this is a divine masculine that is really reaching out to you in the 5D. That was coming through as well. But for some reason, this divine masculine is currently distracted, is the word that they're using. They're very distracted right now. They're kind of in their head. This could be a divine masculine that's focusing on like career, on really grounding themselves. Or this person could have like issues with either their family or just surrounded with a group of friends that are just low vibrational. And so they're kind of caught up in that mess as well. And I feel like that's why this unclear card is here. It's like the answers aren't written yet. You may feel like you have been left kind of in limbo, like you don't know if this is going to work out, if this person is actually doing the work. I do feel like they are isolating themselves from you currently. And I do feel like it's on purpose. But I also feel like this is a divine masculine that's been manipulative towards you to some extent. It's going to be different for all of you, whether it be emotional manipulation. If you have children with this person, they would be using the children to manipulate the energy between the two of you. So that's like, there's some things that this person is needing to work out for sure. I do feel like communication is also going to be very important for this connection. You, specifically, Divine Feminine, are going to need to find your voice, is what they're saying. You need to find your voice. You need to be able to clearly communicate what it is that you're needing from this connection. And then also, even before you communicate with this Divine Masculine specifically, I feel like you're needing to get very honest with yourself about whether this connection is even something that really does serve you. Outside of this connection, like, I feel like you've been making decisions that take too much consideration about the other person. Like, you may be kind of a very nurturing type of person where, it's like you want to solve other people's problems, or you make decisions really with considering, like overly considering the other person's feelings or needs, and it's at the detriment of your own. Like, you're not really making decisions that are serving your highest good. You're not really taking into consideration your own needs. And I feel like that's where this Divine Masculine has been so comfortable with manipulating. So I do feel like if there is a conversation that I do feel is coming up between the two of you, one way or another, there's going to be an opportunity for you to speak up. And it's right now, you need to be focusing on finding your voice, deciding what it is that you want and need, and then finding progressive ways to communicate that. That's going to be very important. That's actually going to make or break this connection. And then be very honest with yourself whether this is somebody who can actually give you what it is that you need. Of course, nobody's going to be perfect, but at the very least, there has to be equal give and take, okay? Like, this card literally says mutual understanding, flexibility, give and take brings rewards. So I do feel like the both of you have some type of unrealistic expectation of each other. And then the lack of communication is what's bringing in this confusion or a lack of clarity. So neither one of you are getting fulfilled in this connection because you're not being honest with self, and you're not being honest with each other. But then with mystery and travel coming out after these cards, then I do feel like this connection is coming back together, okay? Some of you may not want to hear that. And of course, you have free will. You do not have to connect with your twin flame. That is the most triggering connection you are ever going to experience. And it does feel karmic in nature, but that's because the purpose of a twin flame is to challenge you, is to help you grow, is to be a mirror for you to see all the things that you're needing to work on. So, I mean, yeah, if you choose to walk away from that and you choose to find a different connection where there's more peace, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But for this particular connection, honey, I do feel like this is something that is coming back together. And I feel like you're either going to need to release the past, open that communication up, and decide how you're going to move forward together and leave everybody else out of it, okay? But I do feel like if you find a way to do that, if you find a way to compromise, then there is potential for this connection to have a new beginning. And it opens you up to being able to experience each other in a new way, okay? So, not closed tangent. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So that's kind of what's coming through. Okay, we're gonna start off with the tarot. I did already shuffle the cards, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We're starting off with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could be dealing with a a water sign, heavy Scorpio. They could have the Scorpio could be their sun sign, but it doesn't have to be. They could also be a Pisces or a Cancer. I'm telling you, this is somebody who's getting ready to make an offer. And for it to be the Knight of Pentacles, then I do feel like it is going to be a solid offer. It may take some time for this person to find themselves and be able to make this offer to you, but they have an offer in mind. There is an offer on the table. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump in, Spirit. Holy Spirit, please connect me to my twin flame collective and protect me as I channel. All right, Spirit, what is the message here for the twin flames? What is the message today for the twin flames, Holy Spirit? Ooh, wow. Yeah, definitely some significant something significant is happening in this connection. We're starting off with the Hierophant. May be significant, or you may be seeing 555, or you may be seeing fives, the number five a lot. Somebody could be born on the 5th. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well. There is Taurus energy out here now. I feel like this is somebody that the divine is really working with. This is somebody who's tapping into their spirituality. But see, this there's commitment on this person's mind. Like they're deciding something about commitment. You could be dealing with somebody who either was non-committal, who couldn't really settle down, or they just, again, the word that they were using was distracted. So it's like this person gets pulled in too many different directions, and I feel like now they're really reflecting on what it is that they desire. Do they want a traditional type of marriage? Do they want a traditional type of commitment? I feel like this is also somebody who is kind of, it's like they're doing some type of shadow work on their inner child as well. There's definitely inner child healing here that needs to happen. But let's see here. Why is the Hierophant here for the twin flames? Why is the Hierophant here for the twin flames? This is a very guided and protective connection for sure. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Ooh. Okay, we've got two flippers, or one flying out and one flipping. Wow. Okay, so the next two cards to come out is the Ten of Pentacles, again with the Virgo energy. And then we also have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So this is definitely somebody who has some generational issues that are causing insecurity here. With settling being here, the Ten of Pentacles, this definitely could be something to do with their family. I do feel like this person, this divine masculine, could definitely have some family members that are very controlling, or people. There's somebody else that's playing a role in this connection. But see, for some reason, I feel some type of entitlement in this connection. It's like this is a divine masculine who it's like they feel like it's owed to them. This commitment with you is owed to them. This connection is owed to them. Like they have some type of a possessive nature when it comes to you. There's like a need to control here, control how this dynamic, the family dynamic between the connections dynamic. But see, it's like they desire commitment. They desire to have somebody that they can build with. Marriage is very strong out here. But at the same time, with the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody who's stubborn, somebody who's a little bit rigid, somebody who has like a lack mentality. So it's almost like they don't feel, there's something inside of this person that makes them feel like they don't deserve to have it, but it's like it's almost like they expect you to give it to them anyways. You could also be dealing with this Four of Pentacles being here. You could also be dealing with somebody who just is very, the reason why they're always distracted or getting pulled in different directions is because this is somebody who seeks validation outside of themselves. So it's almost like this commitment just paints a pretty picture. It makes them appear in a certain light, even though deep down inside this divine masculine, they don't believe that this is something that they can attain. I don't know. There's just something about this. There's something about this divine masculine. It's like they feed off of control. Like they have to control how everybody else sees them. I do feel like there's a little bit of regret coming from this divine masculine as well. But it's like their need for validation and their ego just keeps getting in the way of them truly being able to have a victory with you in this connection. Let's just see here. Where is this? Where's the divine masculine in this twin flame connection? What is their energy currently? Okay. We've got the Page of Wands coming out. Clarify the Page of Wands. What is the energy of the divine masculine in this connection? Wow. Okay. See, that's why I needed clarification. My goodness, this is kind of beautiful energy. I don't know. We've got the Page of Wands. Okay, that's all about that free spirited energy, the non committal energy, um, kind of being childish, just kind of wanting to have a little bit of everything, not really being able to commit. But we also have the World card. Okay, so you could be dealing with a fixed sign. It could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius. But see, it's like there's a phase in this person's life that's coming to a close here, coming to completion. I feel like this is somebody who's played a lot of games with you. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like they play games. They play a lot of mind games, emotional games. This is somebody who, will have you emotionally invested, but they don't even really, they didn't, he, she, they didn't have any intentions of truly committing before, okay? Before is what they're saying. But it's like there's a phase in this person's life that's coming to a close. Their impulsive nature, their insecure nature, where they just keep looking for seeking attention from other people. Like I feel like that's a karmic cycle that is coming to a close here, because the world card is all about completion, karmic lessons, conclusion, and it's about leveling up. So this is a divine masculine that's leveling up. So their childish ways or their childish mentality may be coming to an end here. Or their view of commitment, like they may have wanted like an unconventional type of commitment, but it didn't serve this connection at all. So I do feel like this is somebody who's finally starting to seek stability. Like they're realizing the importance of family, they're realizing the importance of connection. And if they were indecisive before, or they were juggling you with too many other things, or they betrayed you in any kind of way, or rejected you, or made you feel isolated or alone, like all those manipulative or controlling tactics that they would use before to make you feel some type of way. I feel like this is somebody who's trying to get you hooked on them. But I feel like this is somebody who, I feel like the tables have turned. Like this is somebody who now is hooked on you. And they're just starting to realize the value of this connection, the value of investing in connecting with you and working on this connection with you. I feel like they're starting to realize that this connection is very significant. And it is absolutely a gift, but in order for them to attain it and maintain it, it's going to take equal effort. It's going to take them putting aside their deceptive ways, put aside those mind games that they would play, put aside, the stonewalling, like just ignoring you or making you feel like your opinion doesn't matter, or making you feel like your emotions are too much. This person just, I mean, they've played a lot of games. This person has hurt you very significantly. They may have even kept secrets from you. But I feel like they're starting to see this connection as something that is fated to happen. Like they're meant to be with you. You are their person. You are the only person who makes them feel like they can conquer the world. I don't know why it's coming out like that. This person could be getting ready to also take you out on a date. I don't know what that is about, but I feel like that with the music, with the serenading being here, this is somebody you could enjoy listening to music together. I feel like this person really wants to dance with you. For some reason, I haven't been able to take my eyes off of this particular depiction on the Ten of Pentacles because it looks like they're dancing, right? So, and the way that they're dressed, this person could invite you to either like a party or just a dinner or a date or something, take you dancing. Like there's some type of a romantic gesture that this divine masculine wants to make. But let's just see here. What actions can we expect this divine masculine to make towards divine feminine? What actions are they going to be taking? Wow. So I've got the Nine of Pentacles coming out. Can I get some clarification with the Magician at the bottom of the deck? Wow. More Virgo energy, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, but why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Mm, yeah, how did I know this card was going to come out? Now I've got the Emperor. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, or those zodiacs could be significant. It could just be highly aspected in their chart. But see, this is what it's all about. I feel like this is somebody who, I don't know. I feel like for some reason, I really feel like this person is seeing you in a whole new light. Like if they walked away from you thinking that they could manifest, the ability to just be single, to be in this non-committal energy where they could be a little player, have multiple partners or just go after what they want without, having to settle down or answer to anybody. Because again, like I said, this is a divine masculine right here. The Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody who feeds off of control. They have to have control over other people in order for them to feel safe. Thank you for the confirmation. But I feel like they're seeing you just kind of stabilizing yourself. If this is a connection that has experienced some type of an ending, some type of completion or a separation, then I feel like they're viewing you as somebody who's thriving. And it is kind of overwhelming to them because now they feel like you're harder to control. I do feel like if you have been taking the steps to move forward in your own life to build some type of stability for yourself, if you've become financially independent or you're just in that go-getter energy, I do feel like this person is viewing your strength and it's really kind of turning this person on. I'm not even going to lie. This person is turned on by your ability to just adjust. So if they thought like this person has been watching you, I almost feel like they were testing you on purpose. If they're the ones that walked away from you, I do feel like they were trying to test you or they felt like they had a point to prove. So if you found yourself, asking questions or trying to show this person that you are their equal, I feel like this divine masculine really rejected that. But the fact that you're gaining traction in your own life, I feel like you're somebody who's starting to get a lot of attention. If you are putting yourself out there, then you do. I know, I for sure there are a lot of eyes on you, divine feminine. Okay, and I feel like this divine masculine is watching that, and it's if they try to paint you in a different light, they are starting to see you as a brand new person. They're realizing your strength. They're realizing your ability to provide for yourself. But then also, I do feel like if this person manifested, their own singlehood, if you were if you were connected before and they decided to walk away from you or allowed you to walk away from them and they thought that they'd be better off, I do feel like this is a divine masculine who's absolutely exhausted. Like they're overwhelmed with the single life without your nurturing, loving nature, without your support. Like they took a lot for granted when it came to you and this connection. And I feel like that's a lesson that this divine masculine had to learn because your ego will be your downfall for sure. And I feel like that's what's happening with this divine masculine. For others of you, I do feel like this is somebody who if they did leave you and go towards somebody else, if you do feel like there's been a third party situation, I feel like whoever that they ended up with is kind of overbearing. I do feel like they fight a lot with this with their karmic, okay? But I'm not going to spend too much time on that. How does divine feminine feel about their divine masculine currently? How is my collective viewing this divine masculine? Hmm. Okay, so now we've got the King of Swords to clarify how you are viewing this person. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or it could just be any air sign, so Gemini or Libra as well. But you're viewing this person as very cold, kind of cold hearted, a little bit ruthless. Like I said, this person could have been very manipulative. They could have said things that caused you pain, they could have done things that were very inconsiderate. But see, we're yet to see any cups out here. It's like this person, with the Hierophant being out here, you could be dealing with somebody who just kind of had this traditional mindset, like very old school, outdated thinking, where they felt like they, if especially if this is a masculine, like a man, they had a very traditional idea of what your connection should be. So they are head of the household. They run, they make the decisions, they go out, they'll hustle and find, build whatever, pentacles. Like they are very focused on their pentacles, focused on their career. And they felt like that's all that they had to do, is just to provide, to bring home the bacon, and you were supposed to carry the weight of the relationship and just understand that they needed to do what they needed to do, no questions asked. But this person doesn't realize, that it takes two. A connection cannot thrive with one person carrying the emotional burden of it. So for some of you, this, with the Ten of Pentacles being out here with the Hierophant, this could be a divine masculine that has seen very toxic type of relationships growing up, which is why I mentioned before that this is somebody who is taking a look at their inner child. What kind of wounds are there that need to be healed? Because this is somebody who's living in like 1932, honey. Okay, I don't know. They just have not, they're just not up to the times, honestly. But look, we've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody going through an awakening. There's an ascension happening for this divine masculine. And look, behind that, I've got the Six of Swords. So there is some type of communication coming in. Like I said, I do feel like this is somebody who is going through a transformation, and they are starting to balance themselves out, healing certain parts of themselves that they have allowed to just stay broken. I do feel like this is a divine masculine also that is planning something. We'll get into that in just a little bit. But right now, they definitely are distracted. I feel like that's why, the answers are not written yet. Wait until the mist clears. This is somebody who's still figuring some stuff out, okay? For this to be their actions, this is still centered on self. This is not somebody who's ready to consider you when it comes to their life. And I don't feel like you should settle for that. Like you should really, especially if you're still viewing them as the King of Swords, that tells me that the communication between the two of you is just very clear and direct. If you have children with this person with the Page of Wands being out here, you just keep the conversation about the children. Otherwise, you're not going back and forth. Because I feel like you realize you're dealing with somebody who's very stubborn. There's like multiple cards out here that have the keyword stubborn on it. And if they feel like they're this emperor where they just have to conquer everything or just have to be in control of everything, see, this card literally says head of household, decision maker. This is somebody who makes decisions that without really considering you. They don't know how to do that. You could be dealing with an only child as well. It doesn't have to be, that's not for all of you, but this could definitely be a divine masculine that grew up as an only child. But it's like they're just thinking about, how do I build myself up? How do I become independent? This is not somebody who's thinking about, oh, well, what does divine feminine need from me? How can I bring divine feminine in? How can I integrate divine feminine into this world that is just Like this person literally cannot see past their own nose, okay? They're very, very self centered. And I feel like they're just needing to open that up, but I feel like they're starting to see that. They may not be communicating that to you. They're still very clear and direct with you, very calculated as well. This could be somebody who's very harsh, okay? I do also feel like this is somebody who it's like they want you to wait because with the judgment and the six of swords, this is what I have at the bottom of the deck: the judgment, the six of swords to the temperance. Okay, it's like they want to communicate to you that they're not ready for commitment, but it's like this: they don't want to let you go either. So it's like they want you to be patient. They want you to just kind of wait for them. Wait for them to finish, living out this lifestyle, living in this little bubble where they're just taking care of their own needs. It's like eventually I'll commit to you. Eventually we can be a happy family, but for right now, I just need to play a little bit, just a little bit longer, or I just need to work on my career a little bit longer. Like my focus is here on my financial situation. I don't have time to be emotional with you or to connect with you. So be very careful because I do feel like, again, there's a little bit of mind games happening here. It's like they want to give you just enough. Like they'll ask you out, they'll wine and dine you, they'll serenade you, but it's just to keep you close enough where you don't you, I feel like this is somebody who wants to keep this connection in limbo until they get ready for commitment. So it's like they'll give you just enough to where you feel like you're kind of fulfilled, like maybe you can afford to wait a little longer for them to want to settle down, but they're not ready. This is not a divine masculine that's ready. They are awakening. They do realize that this connection is important, but they're not ready to commit. And that's just the reality of it, okay? So I think I'm gonna let's get one more card, Spirit. What is the so what should Divine Feminine, what is your advice for Divine Feminine? Let's get some advice for Divine Feminine. What should my collective be focusing their energy on currently? Wow. 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 Okay. Well, the card that actually came out is the Hermit. This is what you need to be focusing your energy on, okay? Um, Diving deep within self. Again, I feel like you're needing to figure out what it is you want out of this connection. Is this somebody who can give it to you? Are you willing to wait on this person to get ready or be ready for commitment? I feel like you're just being asked to just kind of, just the way this person is over here self serving and taking care of their own current needs, you kind of need to do the same. Very heavy Virgo energy, by the way. But it's like spend more time soul searching. Bottom of the deck is a star card. Spend more time healing, renewing, manifesting, and have hope in what it is that you need or what you want out of life. This is about wow. So this is definitely your twin flame. If this is resonating for you, for the person on your mind, you are definitely this person's counterpart. But I feel like right now y'all are matching energies. So thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Like I said, you're being very diplomatic. You've pulled back your energy. It's like the communication is very minimal. If it's about the kids, it's about the kids. If you happen to have any financial ties to each other, it's about making business moves and leave it at that. So you are stepping up. I do feel like, wow, yeah, y'all are getting ready to have some type of communication here. Maybe this is something you've been hoping to happen, is for this communication to come in, and it is coming in very quickly. I do also feel like there's something that you've been wishing for that you're aligning yourself with. I've got the Hangman. Wow. The High Priestess to the Two of Cups. Okay. So I do feel like what you've been wanting out of this connection is going to be manifesting very soon, but it's going to require a different version of the two of you. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, yes, that will be a more honest, open, communicative relationship. But where is the love, y'all? Where is the love? You're going to have to bring love back into the situation. That is if you want to have a reconciliation, if you do desire to work things out with your twin flame, which I really do feel is destined to happen for this particular connection, then it's going to take for you guys to, it's like break the silence. Put all your cards on the table with each other because I feel like there's a lot of hidden elements in this connection. There's a lot of secrets here. And it's almost like it's making this connection inauthentic. So everybody just needs to say what they need, say what they want, and then y'all can both you can figure out for yourself if this divine masculine is aligned with you and where you're going, because I do feel like there's significant changes about to happen in your life. So is this divine masculine somebody who can put you in the right headspace to move ahead, to ascend? Is this somebody who would support you being able to be independent? Because I do feel like you desire to be independent, but maybe before, in a lot of ways, you've compromised your own independence, you've compromised your own elevation just to accommodate this person and their ego. There's a lot of ego here. So, are you ready to step up and be this person's equal? Are they ready to accept the fact that you too can be a boss, you too can be a leader? Are they ready to accept that, accept you as their equal? Or are they going to continue to manipulate you so you feel like you're beneath them? This is somebody who has to have everybody under them, beneath them. They have to be the leader. So, in a lot of ways, especially in a distorted energy with the King of Swords, this divine masculine doesn't believe in sharing space. There's only room for one at the top. So, is that enough for you? Do you feel like this person can change to where they can move aside and make some room for you? All right, so that's the current energy of this connection. I think we're just going to go ahead and get some 5D messages from this divine masculine before this message gets too long. I'm going to be using my 5D Lovers Oracle by Spiritual Infusion 1111. This beautiful tarot deck is also the Neon Awakening from her as well. I'll link them down below for those of you that are interested. But don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. It is absolutely free and it really is just a great way to support this channel. And you guys can leave me some yellow heart emojis in the comment section if you are vibing with this message. Of course, if it's resonating for somebody else in your life, then feel free to share the video as well. And of course, if you're not already a part of the Majestic fam, then hit that subscribe button as well. But let's go ahead and get these messages. We're going to do one full shuffle, Spirit. So, what are some subconscious messages from this divine masculine's higher self? What are the messages divine masculine has for divine feminine? Ooh, thank you. What are some 5D messages from this? Ooh, okay. From this divine masculine. What are some messages from this divine masculine, Spirit? All right, we got quite a few cards coming out. One flying. Sorry. All right. Wow, so many confirmations in these cards. So the first card we've got is I feel safer hiding and watching you from a distance. That way you are not close enough to hurt me. Like I told you, this is somebody who protects themselves, okay? So they do not like connecting. They just don't. They don't feel safe. We also have, can you hear me sending you telepathic messages? I feel you listen to my innermost thoughts. Again, thank you for the confirmation. Like I told you in the overall energy, this is somebody who's trying to reach you in the 5D. With the serenade being here, music could be very significant. You're either hearing music that reminds you of this person, lyrics remind you of this person, or it could be the other way around, or both of you could be experiencing synchronicities around music. But this is somebody who feels like you read them like a book. They really do feel like you are the high priestess. We also have I am changing slowly, but change takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Please don't give up on me. I told you they're going to ask you to wait. We also have my life is so empty without you in it. I regret pushing you away and want another chance. Um, yeah, this person is definitely sad. They are definitely sad, especially for you showing up as the Queen of Swords to match their King of Swords. Then again, this person is missing your love, your support, your mothering nature. But it's not your job to parent this person. It's not your job to just nurture them while like they accept the nurturing, but they can't reciprocate it. So I feel like you don't want to, you don't desire to, but also if you still feel like you should not settle for that kind of a dynamic, okay? We also have divine timing is at play, and we need to wait for union, time to heal and evolve. Mm. They definitely want you to wait around. I don't know for how long you're willing to do that, so that's up to you. Then we also have our sexual chemistry is off the hook. When we are intimate, it feels like I am high. I feel like I brought that up as well. Like there's something about the way that you're moving currently, like the strength that you're displaying, the attention that you're getting, that it's really turning this person on, that you're just kind of pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and getting shit done. I feel like they're loving it. They're seeing you in a whole different light. And if that is what you're doing, continue to do that. Continue to move forward because I feel like this person was hoping that you would be codependent on them. And I feel like you're moving past that type of energy, especially the more that you do this soul searching with the Hermit card. But the more that you do that, the more that you stabilize yourself, the more that you keep moving forward and doing what needs to be done for yourself, that is what's going to make this person realize that they're not above you. You are not below them. You are equals. That is how this person is going to continue this awakening and realize that they have to compromise. They can't be alone at the top and expect you to just be an accessory. Like you are their equal. You deserve a place beside this person, not below with the rest of the rest of the peasants. Because I really feel like this person they feel themselves quite a bit. Okay, the arrogance, the confidence, the ego on this person. Mm-mm. But anyways, so that is the reading, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, or if it resonated for you, please again hit that thumbs up button before you go and leave me some yellow heart emojis in the comment section. Or you can tell me where you're at in your twin flame journey because I absolutely love getting to know you guys. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you are new to this channel. I hope you decide to stay a while. But I absolutely love you guys. Go out and be a light into the world. I'm sending you all my love and light. And until the next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.